morning, dear students. Dear students, we are in the last class. We are all discussed something about ancient civilizations of India. So where we had learned something about Harappan civilization and its several sites. And later on, we discussed something about Vedic period of civilization. Under that, initially we learned something about Rigvedic period of civilization. So where we have been learned something about Rigvedic period of social life, their religious practices and their political aspects and some other things we had been studied under last classes. So after the completion of those aspects, today we move to another aspect called post-Rigvedic period of civilization. Post-Rigvedic period of civilization. See, this is the thing that today we are going to discuss. Dear students, India is a land of so many ancient civilizations that will be discussed in previous classes also. So now, post-Rigvedic period was after the Rigveda, Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharvana Veda appeared as the continuation and contributory to it. After the Rigvedic period, the another Vedas continued and it's part of it. So that period we should call as post-Rigvedic period. Are you understand, dear students? After Rigveda, after Rigveda, which Vedas comes after the Rigveda? Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. So these are the continuation and contributory to it. Continuation and contributory to it. Contributory to it is called as post-Rigvedic period. And these are named after three priests who conduct three different types of yajnas. These names were, Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. These three names were originated from three different priests who conducted different types of yajnas according to Saman or Udgatri. Saman means Udgatri. Udgatri means singer. So where it comes from? Samaveda. And another one is Advayayu. the one who recites Yajur Sutras. One who recites Yajur Sutras, who were called as Advarayu. And another one is, that is Atharvan. Atharvan means Angira. Angira. It means priest of Agni. Priest of Agni. See, dear students, these three priest names converted as Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharvaveda. So, these names are after three priests who conducted different types of yajnas. That's why these names appeared in the civilization of ancient India. And later on, Samaveda has taken much from the Rigveda. Samaveda has taken much form of Rigveda. And with a few alternations of the borrowed content. The Samaveda is the copy of Rigveda, but it has some alternatives. It has some alterations and borrowed content from Rigveda. It mainly consisted of the slokas or mantras that are recited at the time of yajna. The Samaveda mainly considered on mantras or slokas which were performed during the yajnas, that are recited at the time of yajna. Yajurveda has two different types of text. Yajurveda have two different types of texts. They are called black and white. Yajurveda have two different types of text. One is black, another one is white. So what is the difference between black and white? Here black refer to Krishna. Black refer to Krishna. Are you understand, my dear students? Yajurveda has two different types of text called black, it means Krishna, and white, it means Shukla. White means Shukla. See, these are the two texts comes in the Yajurveda. It means in the black Yajurveda there are explanation about the way of reciting mantras and also has commentary and discussions on the same. Are you understand, dear students? In black Yajurveda there are explanation about way of recitation of mantras and also commentary and discussions on some mantras. And the white Yajurveda has only mantras but no explanations. Dear students, please observe here, the black Yajurveda has some mantras and some explanations like that. But white Yajurveda has only mantras. There is no explanations and abbreviations any other, and no other discussions. See, these are all the difference between black Yajurveda and white Yajurveda. Here black Yajurveda called as Krishna and the white Ajurveda called as Shukla. See, these are all the main difference between these two. After that, all these are reference to iron in these. Hence, we can conclude that the Vedas not before 1000 BCE. So, on the basis of all those things that the Vedas not before 1000 BCE. And finally, Atharva Veda. Atharva Veda is similar to Rig Veda. This is also similar to Rig Veda. So here, its size and content has taken much from the 10th mandala of Rig Veda. All the content and matters and so many aspects taken from the 10th mandala of Rig Veda. Atharva Veda, it take 10th mandala of Rig Veda. Mandala of Rig Veda. So it's mainly similar to Rig Veda and its content also taken from March 10th mandala of Rig Veda. It is process form. It is in the process form, not in the form of mantra and slokas. This is prose form. ಗದ್ಯ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ವೇದ ಅಥರ್ವಣ ವೇದ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಪದ್ಯ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ, ಆದರೆ ಅಥರ್ವಣ ವೇದ ಅದು in the form of prose. And the geographical details in this Veda are different than found in Rig Veda. The geographical details of the areas of Vedic period is different here. This shows that Aryans had moved to the east by the time. This shows that Aryans had moved to the east part. Aryans were moved to eastern part. Eastern part. See, Aryans were moved to eastern part according to this Veda. So these are all the several aspects of post-Vedic period Vedas explanations or details. Later on, we are going to learn in something about post-Vedic period social system. Social system of post-Vedic period. ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಜೀವನ. ಉತ್ತರ ವೈದಿಕ ವೇದದ ಕಾಲಗಳ ಒಂದು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಜೀವನ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ಈಗ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡೋಣಲ್ವಾ. ಉತ್ತರ ವೇದಗಳ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಜೀವನ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? What kind of social life has been lived during the period of post-Vedic period people? See, dear students, the four divisions of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra that are found in the last part of Rigveda. Please observe this, dear students. The four divisions of Brahmana, the four divisions of their society. Four divisions. They are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Kshatriya and Vaishya, and last one is Shudra. See, these This is we learnt under yesterday's class, isn't it? Yes. And also it is the part of Purusha Sukta. These explanations are comes under the Purusha Sukta. Purusha Sukta. In that Purusha Sukta, where we have observed all the four divisions and details. Okay, and here Brahmins are used to accept several gifts. Here, Brahmins are very prominent division in that society. That Brahmins had received gifts for conducting their yagnas and some other rituals. For that purposes, they had received so many gifts like lands, receiving cows, offering puja, and in the matters related to God, Brahmins had gained a more prominent position during the period of post-Vedic period. For the performance of yagas and yagnas and some other rituals, Brahmins are going to be receiving so many gifts in the form of cows, in the form of land, in the form of other things. It shows that Brahmins had prominent position during the period of post-Vedic. And Rajanya, that was the word. Rajanya indicates the Kshatriya Varna. Rajanya indicates that Kshatriya Varna. Rajanya. This indicates the Kshatriya Varna. It means those who had the political power were called Kshatriya irrespective of their origin. Those who have the power of political activities, they were called as Kshatriya of origin irrespective of their origin. It shows that the political powers, who own the political powers, they were called as Kshatriyas during the period of post-Vedic period of civilization. And incorporating certain changes become more strong. And Rajanyas were soldiers trained in archery and could wage war in chariots and a lot of importances. The word Vaishya is found here and there. They were supposed to offer gifts to others. They could have been subjected to exploitation to one's whims and fancies. They neither had the right to perform yagnas nor a right to enter the place of yagna. They were placed lower than the first two varnas and still remained as Aryans. See, these are all the several aspects of Rajanyas or called as Kshatriyas. They have all the powers who visited to near the yagna places. Such kind of several rights they have. And the last one is the Shudras. They were part of the Varna system. Shudras also were part of the Varna system and were kept at the lower end of it. Their position kept in the lower end. But Dasyus and Dasas were kept outside the Varna system. Dasyas and Dasus. Dasyas and Dasus were kept outside the Varna system. they were integrated to Shudra Varnas. These Dasyas and Dasus slowly and continuously they were moved and integrated to Shudra Varna. Though the Shudras were accepted as part of Varna system. Shudras were accepted part of the Varna system those days. And they were not given any rights. They could have been thrown out or killed at any time. Shudra's life became very problematic. That people lived in low level positions in the society and they didn't have any rights and they could have been thrown out the society and also killed at any time. See, dear students, please observe this. These Shudras were killed at any time. Shudras were not allowed to perform yajnas also. It was held that the sacred guru not only should disown a Shudra, he even should not see a Shudra. Sometimes Shudras could have come from tribes like Dasyu and Dasa and others. Some of the early food collecting tribes like Nishada and Chandala were grouped as untouchables. Nishada and Chandala. Nishada and Chandala or the untouchables. See, these are the several aspects of last Varna Shudras. See, later on, women. What about women during the social system of Vedic period? So, women were placed at the lowest position in the social hierarchy. So, women did not have any equal rights like men. So, women were placed lowest position of in their social hierarchy position. Women are considered as the embodiment of lies. Embodiment of lies. There is a reference to dowry in Atharva Veda. See, dear students, please observe here. During the period of post-Vedic social system, women have a low position in their social hierarchy, and also where we observe that the dowry system also referred during the period of post-Rigvedic period, and there was no proper benefit for women's work. There is no proper work for women's work during the post-Rigvedic period of civilization. It means totally women did not have any rights during the period of post-Rigvedic. And also, there was no practice of child marriage. Oh, thank God. See, there is no child marriage. ಬಾಲ್ಯ ವಿವಾಹ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಬೆಲೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಕಡೆಯ ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನ ಅವರದಾಗಿತ್ತು. ವರದಕ್ಷಿಣೆ ಪದ್ಧತಿಯ ಕುರುಹುಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಋಗ್ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಥರ್ವ ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ವರದಕ್ಷಿಣೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕಾಣಬಹುದು. See, and also the widow could remarry. They were allowed, can widow can remarry. ವಿಧವ ವಿವಾಹಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶವಿತ್ತು. See, dear students, these are all the several aspects of their social system. Social system of post-Rigvedic period of civilization. Shall I repeat the points once again? Yes, the social system can be dependent on four divisions of varnas like Brahmanas, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras. These are all observed in the Purusha Sutta. And Dasya and Dasos kept these categories kept into outside of the Varna system. But later part of the society, these two categories also migrated to Shudras. And they also converted as Shudra Varnas. And the second one is Kshatriyas. They were called as Rajanya. They were politically powers. Those who are politically kept the powers in their hands, they are considered as Kshatriya, irrespective of their origin or birth. And they were freely allowed to near the yajna farming centers, and they have all the rights. And later on, Vaishyas are almost gifted to remaining Varnas, and Shudras were the last position in their society. They were not freely move anywhere, always restricted, and they were anytime they were ready to kill, ready to die, and they did not have any rights of equality. So such a kind of several aspects observed during the social system of post-Vedic period. And later on, women position of Rigvedic period. During the Rigvedic period, women were placed at the lowest position in the social hierarchy. Lowest position in their social hierarchy during the post-Rigvedic period of civilization. And women are considered as the embodiment of lies. There is no reference to dowry in Atharvana Veda. There was no proper benefit for women's work, and also there was no practice of child marriage. Polygamy was prevalent among the rich and powerful, and the widow could remarry. Polygamy system also prevalent among the rich and powerful only, not for poor. ಶ್ರೀಮಂತರು 2 ಅಥವಾ 3 ವಿವಾಹಗಳನ್ನು ಆಗಬಹುದಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಆದರೆ ಬಡವರಿಗೆ ಆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. See, dear students, these are all the several aspects referred to their social system and the after Vedas, after Rig Vedas. See, I am focused here some points. Please write down in your notebooks. See, all the points write down in your notebook. Okay, please write down. I will focus it here. Okay. See, come to this side, their social system of post-Rigvedic period. See, write down all the points. See, there are 4 divisions: Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras, Drajanya, women positions, Dasyas and Dasus, child marriage systems and polygamy, and widow remarried. All those things, points appeared on the blackboard. Please write down all those things. See, dear students, after the completion of their social system, now we move to their economic system. Their economic system. Economic system. ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಜೀವನ ಅಥವಾ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಹೇಗೆ? Post Vedic periods economic system. Here economic system means what kind of economic activities they were followed. So that is what we call simply economic system of their period. See, by the time of post Vedic period, Aryans moved from Sindhu river area to Ganga river. Dear students, please observe this. By the time of post Vedic period, Aryans moved from Sindhu river to, they were moved to Sindhu river to Ganga river. They were moved to from Sindhu river to Ganga river during the post-Vedic period of Aryans. And for this, they had to destroy the forests. So here, what they could do? Destroy the forest. Destroy the forest. Why they did the destroy the forest? Because of agricultural activities. They had to destroy the forest with the help of fire. How they could destroy the forest? With the fire. With the help of fire, they destroyed the forest during the post-Vedic period. With the help of fire, they burnt the forest and cleared the land for agriculture, and in the process, these tribes reached the plains of Uttar Pradesh. Now, when we observe the state of Uttar Pradesh, where all the forests cleared by the help of fire and converted as agricultural land. And the scarcity of water in the Doab region of Sutlej and Yamuna made them move towards the river Ganga plains. और गंगा नदी पात्र के होने के कारण ये नपा अंतर the scarcity of water in the Doab region of Sutlej and Yamuna. Sutlej ಮತ್ತು ಯಮುನಾ ನದಿ ತೀರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರಿನ ಕೊರತೆ ಉಂಟಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಗಂಗಾ ನದಿಯ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟರು. And iron axes were used to chop off trees. There were iron axes used. Iron axes used to chop off trees. And the scarcity of water. Scarcity of water from Doab region. That is Sutlej river. Region of Sutlej and Yamuna. That is what we call Yamuna. Where they face the scarcity of water, that's why they moved to Ganga or Gangetic region. So later on, the river Ganga plants, iron axes were used to chop the cut the trees. There is a reference to 6 and 8 action driven fluff in Atharva Veda. There were the 6 to 8 accents. 6 to 8 accents used for fluff. This is we observed in the Atharvana Veda or Atharva Veda. And 12 accent driven fluff is referred in Yajur Veda. In Atharva Veda, 6 to 8 accent used for fluff activities. But in Yajur Veda, where we observed that 12 accent they were used for fluffing activities. This proves that the usage of accent in agriculture increased. This shows that the action of use in agriculture increased. See, what are the crops? Find references in the text of Vedas. There are so many crops that we can find in the text of Vedas. Among paddy, barley, barley. See, these are all the several crops referred in the text of Vedas. And black gram, green gram, black gram, green gram, paddy, barley, black gram, green gram, and sesame and horse gram, sesame and ass gram, horse gram, ass gram, and another one is foxtail millet, common finger millet, foxtail millet. Foxtail millet, common finger millet, common finger millet, and another crops are coarse finger millet, cardinal wheat, coarse finger millet, cardinal, coarse finger millet, cardinal, and another one is wheat, masoor, wheat, masoor. See, these are all the several crops we find the references in the text of Vedas. See, these are all cultivated during the period of 1500 BCE. As per the archaeological evidences, all these are archaeological evidences on the basis of that where we list out several crops in the text of Vedas. And in another suttas, sugar cane also is mentioned as the 13th crop. That is iksha or sugar cane. See, at this stage of Aryan's life, agriculture became more important. At this stage, Aryan's life, agriculture became more important than the hunting and animal husbandry. In comparing to hunting and animal husbandry, agriculture became a prominent place in their lives. And whoever that was not involved in agriculture and business were called as Vetras, which mean outsider. Action became more important for agriculture and transport purpose. Action became a more important vehicle for their agricultural purpose and transporting purposes. Transporting goods one place to another, they were used the axes. And later on, the idea that should not eat cows or actions took its root to become important issues. But this prohibition was not acceptable to all. The wealth of a person calculated on the number of cattle that he possessed. The position of a person depended and calculated on the number of cattle that he possessed. There is a reference to metals like gold, copper, iron, lead, brass, and tin in Vedas. Silver is also referred to in the Vedic text as per the archaeological evidences. There is no indication of iron mining and preparation of metals before 1000 BCE. In the river Ganga and river Sindhu areas, it is believed that the technology of converting iron into steel was first found in West Asia and when later moved towards to eastern countries after 10 BCE. The knowledge of this technology is northern India before 8 BCE is very bleak. The iron articrafts that were famous in Atranjikera, it is West Uttar Pradesh, supports this observation. See, dear students, these are all the several aspects of the economic system. It means there is a reference about some metals like gold, copper, iron, gold, copper, iron, tin, and lead, brass, See, these are all the several metals. Knowledge, they have a knowledge about gold, copper, iron, tin, and metals. And later quarter, they know the technology of converting the iron into steel. See, these are all several aspects and evidences archaeologists identified in West Uttar Pradesh support to this observation. See, dear students, these are all the several aspects of economic system of post-regulating period. Okay, so remaining things will be discussed in the next class. Okay, dear students, I hope that you all understand all those things. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay, see, otherwise I will stop here. Remaining things will be discussed in the next class. Thank you.